Just saying, it's a crazy time. You can't afford not to like black people. You don't like black people enough, you could become one yourself. I'm not the only black man with a bunch of mug shots.
Right.
It's them young ones that come. Yes. That'll do what you want.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me I've been defended. I pay my bills. I pay the cost to be the boss. You the boss by yourself.
ESPN confirming to NBC it's cutting ties with its NFL commentator Shannon Sharpe. The move coming after Sharpe, of course, the Hall of Fame tight end, settled a lawsuit accusing him of sexual assault and battery.
Very grateful for that, but I just wished, of all things, like I said, hey, they did what they felt they needed to do, and I'm at peace with that. But I just wish, guys, this thing could have waited until Monday.
So, Katt Williams just went all in on Shannon Sharpe after ESPN fired him. And trust me, he is not holding back. Katt's basically saying it's hard to feel sorry for Shannon because after all that so-called advice he was always handing out, he fell for the oldest trick in the book. In case you missed it, ESPN decided to cut ties with Shannon, and the timing is no coincidence. The decision came right after Shannon settled a $50 million lawsuit with OnlyFans model Gabriella Zuniga. But here's the wild part. This is exactly what Katt tried to warn him about. Katt sat across from Shannon on Club Shay Shay and told him straight to his face that messing with white women could land him in trouble.
What up?
I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
And then Monique chimed in with the same warning, even giving Shannon some solid dating advice.
I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
You tried to say what you tried to say.
I'm looking right at you.
I know you looking at me.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
But Shannon, he chose to ignore every red flag and all the advice. And now look where he's at, jobless, embarrassed, and scrambling. Instead of playing it smart, he ended up paying out a huge settlement to this model, got dragged through the headlines, and now, to top it all off, ESPN has cut him loose. And let's be honest, any serious network is going to think twice before hiring someone whose biggest headline now is a sexual assault lawsuit settlement. And Katt Williams, he's out here saying, "I told you so." Sources close to Shannon say Katt has no sympathy for him because the man literally had it all and blew it with reckless choices. One insider even revealed that Katt didn't give Shannon that warning about white women for no reason. He already knew Shannon was messing around with this young OnlyFans model long before the lawsuit hit, and Katt saw the setup coming from a mile away. Now, Katt may have made it sound like he was talking about the Jonathan Majors situation, but in reality, he was speaking directly to Shannon.
I didn't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
Come on, Katt.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. And that's the truth of the matter. So I stayed away from that.
You see Jonathan Major, what he went through, Marvel dropped him as soon as the conviction came out, and you were telling the
Hey, you saw that black woman come get his charge cut in half? Thank you, Megan Good. God bless you, coming to save that slave. If he'd had to be there by himself, he was getting all folk. Guilty. She came in there, was just so beautiful, they had to knock half of it off. Bless his heart.
And this just proves, once again, that Katt may crack a joke, but he's never told a lie. Still, Shannon refused to listen. What's even crazier is that Shannon thought agreeing to pay millions to that OnlyFans model would actually save his job and make the whole scandal disappear. But ESPN didn't care. They fired him anyway. And get this, the very next day, that OnlyFans model announced she was quitting the platform. Gabriella dropped the news on Instagram, writing, "Today, I have decided to retire from OnlyFans. Thank you for the incredible support you've shown me over the past few years. This community has given me a life I could never have imagined. I'll still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works that I can't wait to share. I'm truly excited for this next chapter." So, basically, Shannon retired this girl for life. She secured generational wealth off a 50-year-old man who couldn't see the play being run right in front of him. You really cannot make this up. And here's why nobody's cutting Shannon any slack. It's not just that he got played by Gabriella. It's also because this is the same man who once said he wouldn't let his daughter's wedding budget go over $30,000. Fans tore into him over those comments, especially after leaked texts showed he admitted that Gabriella was charging him $25,000 each time he cheated. One person on X said it had to happen just to expose how much of a hypocrite Shannon really is, losing the little respect people still had for him. Another wrote, Shannon Sharpe has done a lot of things wrong, but learning about him being cheap on his daughter's wedding really made me side-eye the hell out of that country bumpkin. You paid more for that young white girl who saw you as a lick. How dumb was that? And as if that wasn't humiliating enough, just days after Shannon settled the lawsuit, ESPN dropped the hammer and officially cut all ties. And here's the kicker. They didn't even bother releasing a statement. People magazine reached out for comment, but ESPN didn't want to talk about Shannon at all. As for Shannon's side of things, he finally broke his silence on July 30th during the Nightcap podcast. He said he was at peace with ESPN's decision, but also admitted he begged the network to postpone the announcement until after his older brother, Shannon Sharpe, was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Shannon revealed he even had to apologize to his brother because he knew his own scandal and firing would overshadow Sterling's big moment. But ESPN and Disney, they showed him no sympathy, ignoring his request entirely.
We get started. Obviously, I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week, and really the only thing that I really ask is like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really wanted to be about him, and I wanted to be about my family. I know this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. And so, as I told him, as I profusely apologized to him earlier today, he said, bro, stop apologizing. You don't have to apologize. I'm your big bro. I'm going to love you regardless. We all make mistakes. And he says, bro, I love you. So I'm done with this. You're done with it too. Move on. And I really enjoyed my time at ESPN. It gave me an opportunity to bring my audience that saw me really just grow. They saw me, Lakers in 5, and they saw me say all these analogies that my grandparents gave me, and I was able to bring that to ESPN. So I'm very, very grateful for that. But I just wished, of all things, like I said, hey, they did what they felt they needed to do, and I'm at peace with that. But I just wish, guys, this thing could have waited until Monday, because I hate the fact that I'm overshadowing my brother, the first two brothers in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and this is what the headline's going to be for the next couple of days. So, bro, again, I know you told me this, I don't have to apologize, but I'm going to do it one final time tonight, and I won't apologize again. I'm sorry that I upstaged you in this manner. That was never my intent. You've been my hero. You've been my role model from as long as I can remember. And I apologize, and I thank all my fans for supporting me when I was at ESPN and every place that I've been, be it Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, Undisputed, ESPN. Thank you guys for your support.
And you know what makes this story even crazier? Shannon was about to sign a massive $100 million deal before that lawsuit dropped. He was in talks for a podcast empire, a deal that would have included all of his Shay Shay media shows. Club Shay Shay, Nightcap with Chad Johnson, Club 520 Podcast, The Bubba Dub Show, and Humble Baddies. In fact, on April 18th, just 3 days before Gabriella filed her lawsuit, Front Office Sports reported that Shannon was expected to sign a deal worth over $100 million. And now, not only is that deal dead, but Shannon's lost his spot at ESPN and basically torched his chances of ever working under the Disney umbrella again, which covers ESPN, ABC, Hulu, and pretty much every major network out there. And once you've got a stain like this on your name, especially one this messy, bouncing back in those circles is next to impossible. All those projects that were supposed to make Shannon a podcast mogul, That ship sailed the minute he decided to mess with a 19-year-old OnlyFans model. And this brings us full circle, right back to what Katt Williams said. Nobody's feeling sorry for Shannon because he had the power, the opportunities, and the platforms, and he threw it all away with reckless choices. But I want to hear what you think. Was Shannon's downfall all on him? Did ESPN do the right thing by cutting ties so quickly? And how do you feel about Shannon agreeing to pay millions to that OnlyFans model while putting his own daughter on a strict wedding budget? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, and as always, I'll catch you in the next video.